So the work day's almost over and I had some spare time. Couldn't start another project because I didn't have enough time to finish it. So I thought I'd throw together another vlog. And since I found it's easy and I'm lazy to do the top 10 list, I've decided to do the top 10 list of songs that make me want to break stuff. Enjoy. Number 10. Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. I don't know why that song makes me want to break stuff. Maybe it was because they took a song from my childhood that I liked. You know, I saw the movie Moonwalker, and if you lived in the 80s, you did too. Don't lie. I loved that song. You know, I think the only thing that would have made their video cooler was if Alien Ant Farm had actually flipped the quarter into a jukebox across the room, just like he did. So one thing they missed out on, but there's something about meddling that song that just makes the song rock. And when it's in the car, I usually end up banging on the steering wheel just because I'm a freak like that. Number 9, Rooster by Alice in Chains. It's hard to narrow it down to which song really makes me want to break the most stuff as far as Alice in Chains goes, but there's just something about the bring it on nature of Rooster. You know, the whole song's about basically they're all trying to kill me and bring it on because you can't get it done. Just something about that makes me want to just go and take on an orc army. I just said orc army. Let's move on to number 8. Song number 8, More Human Than Human by White Zombie. Now, there are two versions of the song, and I happen to like the Bambi Overkill mix off of Super Psycho Sexy Swinging better than the original one, just because of the way they emphasize the more human than human with guitar hits. Just really like that song, but either version of the song will make me run around screaming and, you know, moshing and breaking things, even if I'm at church, which would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Not that you could play that song in church, but still. Song number 7. Song number 7 is Tom Sawyer by Rush. Now, I hate Geddy Lee. I think he likes young boys. I don't have any proof of that, but he's the ugliest son of a gun on the face of the planet. Is he a good bass player? Yeah, given. He's a great bass player, but his voice drives me up the wall, except for in Tom Sawyer. Don't know why that song does it for me so much. Maybe it's a synthesizer. I just really like the way Tom Sawyer rings in my head, and it makes me want to break stuff, which is the whole point of this list anyways. Song number 6, Bad Habit by Offspring. Not The Offspring, because they weren't The Offspring till after this album, but Offspring. I actually had to stop listening to this song when I drove to work in Oklahoma City, because I found that the second that song came on, I would road rage instantly and start driving about 15 miles an hour faster than I normally would, and would cut people off. But when I was mad, it was the best song in the world to listen to, because I could just yell that "you stupid," and then the other words that I'm not going to say just made me feel better to scream them at the top of my lungs and get it out of my system. So that was cool. So number 6, Bad Habit by Offspring. Song number 5, Walk by Pantera. And let's be honest, if Walk doesn't make you want to break crap, you don't have a pulse. You could play that for the Pope, and I guarantee you he'd take that little funny stick and just whack the nearest cardinal and beat him till he couldn't breathe anymore. Just something about that song is, you know, especially when he goes, "Are you talking to me?" I used that song in a highlight film for the football team I coach. And there's one part where it says, "Sit down, punk," or something like that. I can't remember exactly where it says, but right when he says that, we had a big sack in the video. I didn't plan it, it just happened. It was awesome. Song number 4 on the list is Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. Now, obviously, this is not the acoustic version, because the acoustic version I like a lot, but it doesn't make me want to break anything. I've always liked the Stone Temple Pilots. Well, that's not true. When Scott Stapp got off drugs, they started sucking, and that's kind of a weird point for me, too. Why does everybody start sucking when they get off of drugs? Why can't they rock as well on drugs as they did off drugs? You know, Aerosmith. Boy, did they start blowing the monkey the second they got off drugs and got clean. Oh my gosh, I don't want to miss a thing. I wanted to blow my face off. Maybe that should have been on the last list. Number 3 on the I Want to Break Stuff list, or Makes Me Want to Break Stuff list, and this is going to reveal how big of a nerd I actually am. Not that it was a big secret, but I'm going to reveal it in its entirety. Song number 3, The Imperial March by John Williams. This was one of the songs that right before football games I would always listen to, because right before I walked out that gate, that's what I wanted coming out of my head. When I walked down the ramp, getting onto the field, that's what was going through my head was the Imperial March. I was ready to, that song just made me want to kill whoever was in front of me. If I could have force choked right there on the field, I would have been like, you're allowed to beat the Germany quarterback. Yeah. Song number 2. Anyone who was a high schooler in the 90s agrees with me on this one. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Anytime this song starts, just hearing the intro guitar, just the regular guitar, makes me want to pick up the nearest trash can, and right when the drums kick in, throw it across the room and hit whoever's walking by. I might have some tendencies I might want to have looked at, but all of you who are children of the 90s, you know it's true. And the number 1 song on the list of songs that make me want to break stuff, Enter Sandman. Now, it was a toss-up between this and Of Wolf and Man, but you know what? Enter Sandman has been on the list a lot longer than Of Wolf and Man. Of Wolf and Man just makes me feel evil. You know, Enter Sandman, you want to hit something when he says boom. You know, just like in the video, the big semi just smashes into the guy's bed. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to just smash the nearest thing that's right in front of you. And I'm glad I don't listen to it at work, because it smashed my computer. It just makes me want to smash stuff, and when you just smash it, you just smash it together and you hit it. Stuff. So there it is. Top 10 list of songs that make me want to break stuff. Look forward to your comments on this. Hope you have a great day. I plan on having one the rest of myself. See ya.